Good morning. Good morning. My name's Mark Allen Lovewell, and standing right next to me is the lovely Molly Conole. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're here this week before Thanksgiving, right? A few days before Thanksgiving to invite you to tonight.
That's right.
We're having a Sunday at Sea at 7.
Sunday at Sea at 7.
And we're going to be putting together a maritime show.
And a Thanksgiving thing. There's lots we're thankful for, including peaceful spots like this. Yeah. Check it out. Listen and see if you hear of anything.
It's so beautiful. There's no wind.
Couple of birds.
It's below freezing.
There's a couple shells I wanted to show you. Let me get them. Hold on. I put them down here.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah.
These are things that come from the lagoon. So right here we have a little baby oyster. They farm them in here, so that's a good place for them to get seeded. And same thing with these scallops. Here's a scallop shell. This particular one, I love how the light shines through them. This particular one has some hanger-oners, little boat shells or slipper shells. They have
lady slippers.
Lady slippers, yeah, they're called different things, but they like to glom on top of each other and make a whole family and get hitch rides on other shells. But
so
I'm gonna put these back in the water.
So come join with us tonight. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we will.
And I think we'll have Ashley burning.
That's reason enough to come.
The wood stove will be up and going.
That's right.
So we can cast some heat towards you.
That's right. We'll share.
Anyway, so come join with us tonight.
And enjoy your day.
And enjoy your day today.
We'll see you later.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yay. Love that sound.
Here we go. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Allen Lovewell. I'm a folk singer from the island of Martha's Vineyard, and seated right next to me is the beloved, wonderful artist, musician, storyteller,
poet,
Molly Conole. We're so glad you're here with us tonight.
We are so glad.
We really are.
We're thankful for you.
We're thankful. And Thanksgiving, it's a great time to be thankful.
Yeah. Lots of things to be thankful for, mostly due to all of you. And we're glad you're here.
And wasn't that an amazing morning show that we did today? Oh my gosh. All we did was just stand in front of this lovely, beautiful pond, still water, no wind. and it was just so sweet.
It was beautiful.
Anyway, we are. I mean, obviously, we just did the national anthem for Ukraine, and we're thinking about Ukraine. There's a lot going on over there right now, and you know, we
in a lot of places. There's a lot going on in a lot of places, and we're thinking about them all and keeping a lot of people.
Juxtaposed to all the bumpy roads out there, the struggle, the pain, the suffering that's going on there. We're here. We're here. We're here, and we're not ignoring it. We're paying attention to it, but we're celebrating our creative juice, that keeps us flowing.
That's the other part of being human. It's not all awful stuff. There's so much to celebrate and so much in interaction between people. That's wonderful.
I hope what our show resonates with you, and you'll comment, participate, share in the storytelling, because it's really community here on Sunday at Sea. We have so many cool people. I want to shout out to Lloyd Montgomery out there.
We got Joanne, we got Carol, we got Hollis. We got some awesome people here.
From both coasts, from the West Coast to the East Coast.
That's right.
It's just such a great gathering of people.
That's right.
And
from the redwood forest to you know the rest of it. We can't say it.
So we thought we got a storm coming in tonight. We're going through all kinds of weather. And yesterday I drained all of the fluids out of the boat, so we don't have to worry about freezing pipes or anything.
Just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time. The temperature went down to 24, 28 degrees around here. So here we're in the winter. But anyhow. Aft on the poop deck, walking all about, there is the second mate, so steady and so stout. What he is thinking of, he doesn't know himself, but we're wishing that the second mate would strike the bell, second mate, let us go below, and look well to windward, you can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is fell. For we're wishing that the second mate would strike the bell. Down on the main deck, working at the pumps, there is the larboard watcher longing for their bunks, looking to windward. They see a great swell, where they're wishing that the second mate would strike the bell, second mate, let us go below, and look well to windward, you can see it's gonna blow, and look at the glass, you can see that it is fell, for we're wishing that the second mate would what? Strike the bell. Aft at the wheel, poor Anderson stands, grasping the spokes with his cold-mittened hands, looking at the compass, so the course is clear as hell. Well, he's wishing that the second mate was strike the bell, second mate, let us go below, and look well to windward, you can see it's gonna blow, and look at the glass, you can see that it is fell, for we're wishing that the second mate would what? Strike the bell. Forward on the forecastle head, keeping sharp lookout, there is a Johnny, he's ready for the shout. Lights burning bright, sir, and everything is well. Well, he's wishing that the second mate would what? Strike the bell, second mate, let us go below, and look well to windward, you can see it's gonna blow, and look at the glass, you can see that it is fell, we're wishing that the second mate would what? Strike the bell. Aft on the quarter-deck, our gallant captain stands, looking to windward. His glasses are in his hands. What he is thinking of, we all know very well. Well, he's thinking more of shortening sail than strike. Strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below. Look well to windward, you can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is fell. We're wishing that the second mate was right. Strike the bell, second mate. Let us go below. And look well to windward, you can see it's gonna blow. And look at the glass, you can see that it is fell. We're wishing that the second mate would what?
Strike the bell. Wishing that the second mate would strike the bell.
So that story of that song is the striking the bell, is the shift change. They were hoping that the watch would change so they can go below deck and get out of the bad weather.
That's right. That's right. Now, speaking of bad weather, we are prepared in another way. Not just your boat, which you did a lot of work to prepare, but we have a guest star of this show that I know, drumroll please, you've all been waiting to hear from. So here we go. Are you seeing her? Wait a minute.
There she is. There she is.
There she is. I don't know if you can see that
little
ember.
I'd have to get up there and hit her with a little. But anyhow, that's Ashley. She's got a fire going on there, and she's heated up this living room. We're feeling fine. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. Anyhow.
And last night she looked kind of like that, and she just kept burning through the whole night.
She burns all through the night.
That's
great.
Right.
She's great. She's a loyal friend. She's dedicated to us.
I'm going to get this camera ready because Ashley is done with her close-up now.
You're done with the close-up,
She's done
yeah.
with her close-up, so we'll get this camera going over here now and see what we can do.
So it's anyhow, having the wood stove going is really, it's a different kind of a heat. Don't you feel it? If any of you have wood stove in your house, it's so preferred. I have an oil burner down in the basement that does what it does, but it does heat the place, and it does feel warm, and we do hit the temperature we want to hit. But I think radiant heat from a wood stove is just so
nothing
cool.
like it.
It's like
hey, Susan from Chicago. Yay.
It's like the sun coming up in the morning. You feel that radiant heat coming in.
It feels so good.
So pretty.
It feels really good.
And so we like Ashley. And Ashley, we get more questions through the years about Ashley than we do about anybody else.
She's
Except
a frequent
for Molly.
guest star.
Molly's most important.
Oh, you're so sweet. Hey, we're going to do a Mark song next. It's a beauty, and we haven't done it in a while because it hasn't been the season. But it's the season now. It's starting. I think we talked a little bit about it last week. We were not sure what's going on with the Vineyard Haven season, but Edgartown is starting, right?
The bay scalloping season is underway, and Vineyard Haven doesn't have anything to talk about. But Edgartown does, and we had some. So anyhow, we love bay scallops. Bay scallops were such an important part of the culture and the culinary meals and livelihood of this community in autumn. What's that?
I'm going to bring the props up close.
Sure.
So we can see a smaller one,
See
a baby
that?
one.
Look at that. Oh, that looks so good on the camera.
Doesn't that look good?
Thank you, Molly. That's so good. Those are scallops, bay scallops. They're not sea scallops. They're a different creature. I'm sure many of you have had sea scallops, but you've not had bay scallops. I would say to you that if you've had a sea scallop, you're close.
And they're
but a bay scallop close tastes like candy. It's so sweet. It's a meat that is sweet.
Lots of people eat them just raw and prefer them that way.
And delicate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the sea scallop is wonderful too. But
Oh,
bay
yeah.
scallops or whatever.
That's we're getting lots of explosions of love about the bay scallops. Yes.
So this is a song that I wrote, and it tells a story about how important bay scalloping was to this community years ago.
It's a beautiful song.
After a long, bitter, cold day on the water, I'm at the bar with a glass of bubbly ale, sharing salty tales with a few of my friends. The bartender hands me a large bay scallop shell. This shell is a part of our way. Warms a chilly winter's night and a snowy day. Cold waters around us are now so clear. Bay scalloping was a livelihood for most of us here. Mackerel clouds are moving on. Call it a sailor's sky, and the wind lands flattening the water, bringing a following tide.
Well, let's talk to those people over there in balcony too. Hi over there.
You can taste the salt waves and the fresh autumn air. Watch the gulls drop the shells from way up there. Holler drags feel the rope tighten. Hear our Evan Rood go slow. We'll try a better place where the eel grass grows. In the shucking shack, Susie's empty shells are piled way up high. No one matches her rhythm, her wit, and her welcome smile. She's the fastest cutter everyone knows. No one can match Susie as her shucking knife goes. Mackerel clouds overhead are moving on. Call it a sailor's sky, and the wind lands flattening the water, bringing a following tide. Oscar Scalloper, there's none like him today. He fished a catboat called Vanity, following the old timer's ways. Pulling drags on the bottom, culling with his bare hands. Even in a wintry wind, he was a warm-hearted fisherman. Well, the bartender took the shell back into his palm, and he turns to the crowd. We're all sitting there so calm. And he said, "You just heard it from someone who can tell a tale of this old coastal town. You know, we did it while holding just one shell. Mackerel clouds overhead are moving on. Call it a sailor's sky. And the wind lines flattening the water, bringing a following, bringing a following, bringing a following
Isn't that a beautiful song? It's so beautiful.
Please comment, please. If
Oh,
you've ever had a
yes.
bay scallop for dinner or eaten one, please say so. Say so. You're a precious. There are not many out there. They get them on Nantucket, and they get them on Martha's Vineyard, and a few on the Cape, maybe a few on Long Island. I haven't paid too much close
That's true.
attention down there.
They're doing some
They're
good
scarce.
seeding of them down there to try to really
They're
give them a
doing
good
whatever
shot.
they can to bring them back.
Yeah.
The thing is that, and you've heard this phrase before, they are the canary in the coal mine. If you were measuring the health of a pond, it would be the bay scallops that would tell you whether things are in trouble or not.
Yeah.
And the sad news is, it's hard. It's hard. It's
And there's
hard
a lot of
having-
things, right? We saw this movie recently that was all about the green crabs. That's an invasive species of crabs. And, they came over on some ship or something, however they got here. And they're here to stay because they're very, very aggressive and they eat everything and they multiply hugely. And they're really fond of bay scallops, and there's predators out there. There's different types of water conditions.
And I have
Lot
to
to
say,
it.
I have to say this. This is the same story as codfish. Bay scallops were abundant.
Mm-hmm.
They were everywhere in all the coastal ponds. Shellfish was what sustained our Native American friends,
Yeah.
and it sustained the early settlers. Shellfish were essential, and bay scallops were a huge part of what we ate going back centuries. And before the grocery stores, before the ferry boats came bringing fish from afar, we used to eat local. And in my own lifetime, my earliest years living on the vineyard as a young man, I worked in a shucking shed.
So did my stepfather. I think it's like the first job you get when you move back to the island.
There was money in it, and it was money to be made, and these shellfish, the scallops were shipped all over the country. People loved them.
Oh, yeah.
It's like oyster.
For good reason.
The history of the oyster is an amazing story. So,
Well, speaking of stories, we got and beautiful places to visit, like this morning. Mark's got a poem for you, and it was kind of maybe a little bit inspired by this photo, wasn't it?
yeah, we were
Yeah.
out just a couple of days ago, of one of those frosty early mornings.
And there it
We
is.
took a walk. Look at this picture, folks.
Isn't that beautiful?
All right, I'm going to read a poem. It's called Bufflehead Mornings. In thoughts, I ponder where the daybreak comes from. Look, see, and feel a warm sun rising over a cold landscape, inlet. There have been a whole lot of mornings like this before. This still moment is precious to the poet, the artist, the painter. This slice of time holds dreams that are long gone, and possesses the makings of wishes ahead. There is never enough warmth in a cold winter morning, yet I feel warmth. Dew touched every stone, branch, and spile. There is never the minute we can hold on to for just a while, yet I hold this in my hand. A raft of widgeons drift among the reed, phragmites browned and yellowed. Let us hold hope for the movement of the day, first with the bufflehead in play. What pleases me is that these little birds came from up north, from afar, and they move about us through this place as though it were all their own. Take this day and let all of us wrap ourselves around it. Let us embrace the fragility, the transience of this moment. With our thoughts, let us take flight.
Isn't that gorgeous? That's so lovely. That's so great. I don't know if y'all know what buffleheads are, but
Tell them what buffleheads are.
They are so fun. They're these little, petite little black and white birds. The male is black and white. The female is a little more muted grayish looking. But they are so fun. It's as if you wound them up and they go, and they scoot across the water, and they fly a short way, and they chase each other, and they're very, very buffling around. They just hustling and buffling around in the water. They're very cute. They're very
fun
adorable.
to watch.
Yeah, they're really fun to watch.
And the way they move around with authority too.
That's right.
Which is a little bit of reflection of the poem, is they knew what they're doing. Yeah.
That's right. And the widgeons he talked about. The widgeons, if you don't know what they are, they're another kind of a duck, a water bird. And the widgeons are kind of notable because they make a noise like rubber ducks. Wee, 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 wee. It's just funny to hear them. So we have some comical birds around here, and in that lovely idyllic setting that you saw a picture of, which is so sweet. What a beautiful poem.
This is what's going on right now, you know. I mean, that photo that Molly shared with you, if you looked at that same scene a few months ago, there would be all kinds of boats at their moorings and all kinds of activity or stuff in the morning. But on this quiet morning, winter has taken a hold.
That's right.
And we celebrate that around here.
We do. We celebrate it. We're
Please.
going to play a little Irish tune now.
Yeah.
All right. You start us off. That's a fun little one. It has a name that we can't pronounce, so that's why we were too embarrassed to say the name of it.
But we don't know how to pronounce it.
Connaught Man's Rambles. That's the closest we can get. Sorry about that.
That's right.
But it's about somebody rambling around, right? Somebody rambling. That's a fun little rambling song. Oh boy. We're going to do a fun one now.
There once was a ship that put to sea, the name.
Something sounds funny about that. I don't know what it is.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, there we go. That's right.
There once was a ship that put to sea, the name of the ship was a billy of tea. The winds blew up and the bow dipped down, oh blow me, go boys, boys, blow. Soon may the woman come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from the shore when down on her a right whale bore. The count called all hands and he swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the whalemen come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was free. The captain's mind was not on greed. He belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the whalemen come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack and tight one more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that well did go. Soon may the whalemen come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The whaleman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the whalemen come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. We'll take our leave and go. I love that droney sound. That's really cool. I like that. Did y'all like the droney sound? That was fun. That sound of the drown.
I like it. That's so cool. I love it. Hey, you know what the Willerman forgot? He forgot the ginger beer, but we got some.
Oh boy.
I think it's about time to have a toast.
A toast to our crowd, our crew.
To everybody here who we're thankful
Here's
for.
Happy Thanksgiving to all of you,
That's
wherever
right.
you are.
Happy Day of Thanks.
Thank you for joining with us
Week of
tonight.
Thanks. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a Thanksgiving song we're going to sing, right? It's kind of a Thanksgiving song.
Oh yeah, Molly wrote this great song
It's a song.
over a year ago.
Yeah, right around this time, called Blessings, because this holiday is a nice occasion to think of things that we are thankful for. At least that's how I like to think about it. A day of thanks, a day of just thinking of blessings. And sometimes those blessings are huge, big events, and sometimes they're just little, tiny, ordinary things. And the ordinary can be the best of all. And that's kind of where this song came from. So
I love this song. This is a great song. It's definitely a Molly song. and I say it, I mean, I say it with a little humor in it, but it's really, seriously, they don't write songs like this anymore. So when Molly writes a song, it fills a hole. It fills a large hole. And I hope you will agree. Listen to this tune.
Oh, that's a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sunshine, a child's first smile, raking leaves on a windy day. Blue skies, friends that stay and laugh, are blessings that come our way. Dancing, a song to sing, a stranger lends a helping hand. Kind words, partners love to share. Blessings fill a thankful day. There are blessings that we live for, blessings we don't know, blessings that we wish for. God, we pray. Blessings as we go. Climbing the clouds so high, rolling down a hill on grass so green. Strong arms hold an open door, more blessings another day. Crying a pain so deep, a blessing comes in the peace of sleep. Deep fear, justice cries for relief. Please let blessings come in your embrace. There are blessings that we live for, blessings we don't know, blessings that we wish for. God, we pray. Blessings as we go. Passing through this lifetime, I've known joy and I've known pain. I hope I've shared all I've received, been a blessing, lived as a blessing, like the blessings I have seen. There are blessings that we live for, blessings we don't know, blessings that we wish for. God, we pray. Blessings as we go. Blessings come and go. God bless us as we go.
Wow, that's a great song.
Aw, you're
What a great tune.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, look at all those nice hearts. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for all the love. We love you.
Thank you, everyone. And we got things that are going on around here.
We do. We got to
things
show
that
you
going
a
on
couple
here.
of...
This is not a sleepy village here.
That's right.
We're far from hibernating.
That's right.
Molly's up to stuff, and
Check
we're up
out
to
this little flyer here this Saturday. If you're in town, go on up to Chill. Mark, look at that. He spelled it chill with 2 L's. Because it's getting chilly and chill, Mark. And it's starting the season of the potluck jams, and we love that because the potluck jams have a whole lot of wonderful musician friends show up. It's kind of like a big,
it's a free-for-all.
Open mic
Essentially
thing.
What happens is so amazing is they set up the mic stand and whatever, and this wonderful fellow, Alex, sets up a list of people who are going to perform.
Yeah.
And the whole audience, the whole crowd, the island community is tuned into this event. In other words, they know that if they come, they bring a potluck something. Potluck something.
Something.
And the musicians don't have to bring
That's
much
right.
because they're bringing their music. And then we all gather and assemble and just listen quietly. And it's just such a sweet event.
It's really sweet.
Because I'm not sure how you feel about it, but live music tends to be really loud in the audience. The audience doesn't know how to be quiet.
That's right.
And they think it's like attending a wedding or noisy or whatever. But
They think it's their TV and they can chat while it's going on.
There's a quiet chat, yeah. And we've had a few people who are annoying, but the thrust of it really is to come hear the music and share in the fellowship. The
audio no more. What's going on? What's going on? Anybody?
Man the capstan, see the cable running clear, heave away and with the Wilboys for New England we do steer, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home near God to be. Fare thee well, ye Spanish maidens, it is time to bid adieu. Happy times we've spent together, happy times I've spent with you. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home near God to thee. Round Cape Horn, one frosty morning, and the sails were full of snow. Tying those sheets and pulling those halyards, let her off miles behind us, many thousand miles to go. The ocean lifts her waves to bring us to that well. Remember shore, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to Martha's Vineyard, rolling home, dear God, to thee.
All right, hold on. Let me get over here. Ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.